Congratulations, खूब भालो result.
Thank you so much, sir.
माँ बाबा के भी congratulations बोले दिबिश. ठीक है, so proud
Ekdom,
of you.
ekdom.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
So Rupsa, rank 100.
Yes.
Yes, probably one figure which every cricketer would love to score. Also, Medico would also love to score a rank 100. Yes, because this is an awesome one. So your journey as a MBBS students, what would you like to tell?
So I'm currently working as an intern in Medical College, Kolkata. So my preparation for NEETPG began from second year as I was enrolled in DAMS pre-foundation in the year 2019. Then in that year I had after that it was just DAMS from the very beginning until the very last. So it has been an integral part of the journey. So I'd like to thank every member at DAMS, especially the teachers and you for making PSM so easy. I mean, it was a tough subject for me. I am weak in that. So for making it concise and crisp, your notes are the last go-to thing for every medico, I feel.
Okay.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rupsa. Thank you. Now, Rupsa, you mentioned a very interesting thing. You are currently an intern.
Yes.
When is your internship going to be over?
It's going to end on 1st May.
1st May.
Tuesday. Yes.
Okay. So, as an intern, everyone say internship is so strict. And I know in Kolkata, it is actually strict. There's a lot of work. How did you actually manage the planning to get a rank 100 being a fresher who's not even finished the internship?
Yes. So, so it was at the back of my mind. I always wanted to crack it at one go. So that's why I joined DAMS early and as advised by my seniors. So the plan was basically to have every notes ready made by me. So in the second year, I had made all the notes of first and second year. And during 2020, there was lockdown, so ample time for me to cover not only the pre-final year subjects, but also the final years. And in the final year, I just brushed through all those subjects. And during internship, yes, it was hectic, but luckily, before NEETPG, I had chill posting, comment posting, so that so that helped really. In the beginning, there were times I felt really frustrated that I couldn't study because of so much pressure and work, and I couldn't. Many people suggest that you should go during the work hours where you get free time. You must utilize that time, but somehow I couldn't utilize that time. I don't know why, but still. So that has been the entire plan. So in the internship, I could manage 2 revisions. First was really long. I had focused on the subjects where I am weak in because as I had done an initial reading of all the subjects before final year, so I could gauge where the areas I am weak at. So I focused on that in the first reading, and then from that I distilled down those notes to which were ready-made before the last 10 to 15 days. So that helped.
So Rupsa, this was your plan for the exam. Your journey with DAMS, you said you started with second year. Now,
yes.
We understand when you were in second year, you were a pretty young girl coming from the medical college to the center. Always we would think, let's forget it. Let's enjoy at our place. So how did you manage that inertia of friends not going, but you were always there in the class? How did you manage that?
So my friends also had joined. So that provided impetus for me to join DAMS. So initially I was not that serious. I just made notes, and then it was in the lockdown year that I started preparing seriously. Like now I take things seriously. So that's that only.
Okay. Now, when we talk about DAMS, you started making notes. There was a phase when we had a face-to-face class, then the pandemic came, online classes were there, online live classes were there. Again, we had a face-to-face model. How did you manage with this peak and trough with that change in the teaching module, which was forced? Actually, it was not an option. It was rather forced by God that we should be changing it. So how did you manage with that?
So those online classes were a blessing in disguise. I loved more of the online classes. I mean, after that lockdown, I never really went to face-to-face classes. I had the subjects which were I found that I was weak in. So I had gone through those videos. I mean, only those part of the videos where I was weak at. So I was revising all those topics, not going all over the lectures again and again. So that um, maybe provided me time to revise all those important things which I thought were important in NEET. So in that way, it helped.
Okay. Now, as a intern, we understand you don't have a lot of time.
Yes.
Okay. So did you prioritize on subjects, topics, something like that? What was your like micro strategy?
Micro strategy was that during those hectic posting, I tried to revise those notes I had made for those short subjects, and during those chill postings like Dharma, Anastasia, I used to go through all those, I mean, first and second year subjects.
Okay. Now, you are now an intern, cracked the exam, achieved almost whatever a medico would wish at this age.
Yes.
Let's talk about your juniors. Your juniors who are in the medical school. What message would you like to give them?
I'd like to say that be consistent in your preparation and make a strategic plan. Like mindless reading won't help, and maybe there will be times where you will feel frustrated that ranks are not going great in the GTs and not being able to retain the information. But trust me, everyone goes through the same process, and you need to have faith in yourself. Even on days when you don't have faith in yourself, your parents will do and your friends will do, and that's very important. I mean, it played a crucial part. My mother, I would like to thank her, and my dad too, for on days
by your side?
no, currently not. They are at work. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes.
So, Rupsa, did you attend the DVT sessions or PYQ sessions?
The PYQ sessions I attended. The DVT sessions not all I couldn't attend because of lack of time. So
As an intern, definitely there is always a catch. Now, Rupsa, tell me one thing. What about grant tests? Were you a regular person giving grant test or an infrequent person in it?
initially I was not a regular person. I focused more on giving subject-wise test and completing the subject. It was in the final phase of preparation that I shifted on taking grant tests.
So how were your scores in grant test?
My scores were, I mean, I was completely amazed when I got this rank, because my scores never were around this mark or in this range. So it was around like 135 to 145 correct, around that. Maybe sometimes once I scored above 150. So
Okay.
so I would like to tell, yes, people that don't be, I mean, take this grant test. Yes, you need to take them seriously for facing the main exam, but the scores, don't be so much, take them too seriously and be down like I couldn't score great. So that's my message.
Probably mom's prayers are also
Yes,
adding
yes,
up.
yes. Luck is an important factor, I'd like to say.
No, but rank 100, definitely 99% confidence. Like if I am a statistician, I say 99% confidence is you are definitely scoring excellent. And then probably 1% of luck, because probably those 5 questions need to go your way where the questions are dicey.
Yes. There
That's
are
what.
many questions dicey too, but I mean, when I came from the session, I had avoided watching all those recall session because they were going to give me panic attacks. But later I chanced upon those and was like, fuck, sorry, I was like, I was like, oh my God, this has also gone wrong. This has also gone wrong. So I was freaking out immensely during the after giving NEET. So I'd tell aspirants to not to watch those recall sessions, maybe.
Okay, good. Good. So, Rupsa, really, I'm proud of you because you are an intern, a fresher, and that's how an intern or a fresher actually speaks the heart. So don't worry. Okay. Now, what subject are you planning to take?
I'm really confused. I mean, initially I had thought of getting a good rank and maybe uh, uh, let that rank, not that rank decide my subject. I was always like, let me a good rank, then I will pick up the subject. Now I have choice of plenty. It's for me. Like I am planning on. Now at this point I'm confused between Optha and Peds and maybe Dharma too. I know these are totally different branches and they don't make any sense. But these were the subjects I liked during my internship and thought that maybe I can take that.
We will bring it down once we will have the career counseling.
Yes, exactly.
So, Rupsa, just let's switch over to the Bengali dialect for our friends over there. So, এখন দেখ একটা কথা আছে কি you got 100 খুব বেশি challenges বি থাকে একটা intern কে কাজ করার জন্য and Kolkata is a বড় city তো ট্রাভেল করার জন্য টাইম লাগে তো জেনারেলি বাচ্চাদের বলে কি না 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 আমাদের ক্লাস যাব না আমাদের বাড়িতে বসেই অ্যাপতে ক্লাসটা করব সো কেমনি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স ছিল কি ক্লাসের যাবার আর অ্যাপের করার ডিফারেন্সটা কি ছিল
ক্লাসে যাওয়ার ওখানে তো অনেকটাই আমার বাড়িটা অনেক দূরে সো ইট কনজিউমড আ লট অফ টাইম সো doing online classes I felt were more easier for me.
Okay. So online to be when you used to attend the live version of the online class or the recorded version?
I used to attend the recorded version of the online classes because I could watch at 2x, 1.5x, so that saved time.
Okay. Now, did you make your own notes?
Yes. From the very beginning, it was my own notes.
Okay. Now, Rupsa, as a junior, suppose I say, Rupsa ma'am, you please give me your notes. I want to read it and I would read the same notes and I would at least get the same rank. So would you suggest me this particular thing that I should take the notes from you and not prepare my own notes?
No, I won't suggest that because whatever I can retain from the initial reading, when I was giving the second reading, I was like, these things have already gone into my mind and these don't require a second reading. So I wasn't underlining those things. I was underlining only those things which I couldn't remember. So that's different for every person. So I don't think my notes will work for any other person. Everyone should have their own set of notes and underlining those topics. I feel that they are different for different people because everyone has their own weak topics and stronger ones, so that's different.
Okay. Now there are multiple platforms and students have developed a FOMO that if you don't do this, do that. How did you manage that?
Yes, I always had this FOMO. I mean, from my UG days when I cracked NEET UG also, I always felt that multiple tuition. I would like to quote one of my teacher that polytuition equals to pollution. So I always believed in that. So I had the FOMO that people are giving GTs from multiple platforms. They're using multiple platforms, but I planned on sticking to one. And maybe if this doesn't work, maybe I will change. Maybe I planned that if this doesn't work, then I will change. For now, let's stick to this one thing because most interviews I have seen, they were talking they were saying that giving multiple revisions of one single source is way more better than going for multiple resources. So I believed in that. I would like to tell this to juniors also.
Okay. Now coming to the DAMS Kolkata Center, it has been a flagship center for DAMS and students across. How was your experience with the Kolkata people, Piali ma'am, Partha sir, and all the staff over there?
They are very good. They're very friendly. And they reply to all your queries instantaneously, and they're very helpful.
Okay. Now, last question. Yes. Take home message, Rupsa. What would you like to give?
To juniors.
Definitely. To juniors, to repeaters, to your competitors probably.
have faith in your abilities. If you want something, then you will definitely get it, no matter what. If you provided that you have put in those hard work, they are going to pay in the future.
Excellent, excellent. ঠিক আছে রূপসা, থ্যাংক ইউ ফর ইয়োর ভ্যালুয়েবল টাইম।
Thank you, sir. Thank you
ভালো
so
থাক,
much, sir.
ভালো
Yes.
ভালো সিট নে, ভালো র্যাঙ্ক তো চলে এসেছে। মামা বাবা মাকে বি নমস্কার বলবিস, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ, একদম
And
স্যার, আপনি আমার
definitely
প্রণাম নেবেন। হ্যাঁ,
পুরো পুরো ঠিক আছে। So Dr. Rupsa Bhattacharya, rank 100, Kolkata, and proud as a teacher.
Thank you
And
so much,
thank
sir.
you to uncle and auntie for
Yes.
giving us this excellent moment to be a part of your journey of life to make a
Thank
difference.
you, sir. Thank
Thank you. Chal, bye bye. See you.
you. Bye, sir.